really quickly, really quickly. Okay. I was just thinking about this. Um, I can't even remember the last time I took a selfie. It's been months and months where I've taken an actual selfie. I don't have Facebook, but I do have an Instagram account, but it's Jesus inspired. I don't have anything that's not pertaining um, to I guess what I profess on this channel anyway. But I was thinking, when I was taking a selfie, it was for people to look at me, to get people to look at me and notice me and get likes, and it was kind of exciting. I'm like, let me take a selfie, let me take a selfie. Gosh, it's probably been longer than months ago. I have not taken a selfie of myself in a long time, and I'm sitting here thinking, why is that, God? I haven't been provoked, or I haven't had the thought to even take a selfie. But it's because I don't have those thoughts anymore. I no longer need people to look at me and validate what I look like as far as my looks. God's not noticing what I look like on the outside or what my looks look like. God is concerned about what my heart looks like, what my soul looks like. So that's why I no longer have to justify myself in a selfie. Now, the reason why I wanted to come on here is because I've been feeling very strongly that a lot of you are still trying to look for that validation from humans, and that's why you indulge in taking several selfies a day, or a selfie every day, or whatever it might be. Or you're sitting up on Snapchat just, oh hey, all up in the camera, letting everybody look at you. But if you're not doing it for God, then I would not do it, because that's where vanity and pride come in. And you're also seeking fame and self-validation, and that's wrong. You want to make sure that when people look at you, they see the Jesus in you.
There's going to be a national thunderstorm.
Oh, there's going to be rain?
A thunderstorm.
That's my other daughter. That's my oldest daughter. Say hello.
Hello.
That's my Angelus. Okay. All right, babe. Thank you. But that's dangerous when you're seeking self-validation, because you want people to look at you and see the Jesus in you. I'm sorry about that, y'all. As I was saying, you want people to look at you and see the Jesus in you. You don't want them to look at you and be like, oh, you're so hot and you're so sexy, and there's always a fly flying around me. You're so hot and you're so sexy, and telling you all of these vain comments, and you're like, eating it all up. You're like, oh yeah, I am hot, I am sexy, look at me, look at me, look at me. No, you're not supposed to. That's the wrong reasons for people to look at you. You don't want people to look at you and you become a stumbling block either as a Christian, and people to be looking at you for your outside beauty and your outside appearance. So that's why you don't want to over adorn yourself, or have way too much makeup on and all these different colors on your eyes and lips and purple lips and pink. You don't want that. You want people to look at you for the Jesus inside of you. So that's why I know that God strips, one of the first things when God saved me was that I needed to strip off all of the vanity. He made me get rid of everything that was causing attention towards me in the wrong way. Or if I put it on and I felt a certain way, you know what I'm saying, ladies, especially when we put on our nice high heels or our tight skinny jeans or whatever it might be, we feel glorified for ourselves, onto ourselves. We feel glorified for ourselves, and that's the reason why we're getting people to look at us, because we want attention. That's why we do these things, because we want the attention to be on us and our beauty, not on Jesus. So I just needed to let you guys know that, because it is just it's rampant. It's rampant, and so many people are gonna lose their souls because they were stuck on themselves and not for the cause of Christ. Okay, so just like I said, see that fly land on my hair? Ugh, flies. But there must be some reason that God has them here, because they're here, right? But you just want to make sure that sorry, I knew that was gonna happen. Somebody's car is always revving up. But you just want to make sure that you're here for the glory of God and for the glory of Christ and for spreading his gospel, and not for your looks, okay? Not for how beautiful you are, because let's face it, there's so many beautiful people in the world. We all have our own things that we know are beautiful, you know, our eyes, our lips, our butt, whatever it might be that we think is sexy. But just remember that when you're a lady or when you're a man, those things were not created for you to spread to the world. Your body is made specifically for your mate, for your husband, or for your wife. And also your body is for God to indwell. The kingdom of God indwells inside of you, inside of your temple. And God is not going to indwell in an unclean temple. He's just not going to do it. So you want to make sure that you're saving your assets, what you have, for your husband, for your wife. You don't want to be spreading it out to everybody. Why? You know, that's not what God gave it for you, to you. That's not why God gave it to you, okay? So, ladies, you know, I understand, and gentlemen, I understand that selfies and all these sexy poses and all these sexy videos and all this stuff is popular right now. But you won't be saved if you continue to glorify yourself, okay? Selfie, that's why it's called a selfie. Self. I'm glorifying myself. Look at me. Look at self. Look at me. You know what I'm saying? That's not what you want to do. You want to make sure that you're glorifying God with your appearance and with everything, with the way you dress, the way you talk, the way you look. People are going to see the difference on you. If you look like every other person in the world that has all of these hair weaves down to their, you know, down their back, and fake hair that they're putting on, and these nails that are 10 inches long, and these different eye colors on their eyes, and their face looks like they've got like it's just caked on, you know, that's not glorifying God at all, okay? You want to make sure that you look presentable to glorify God, okay? In glorifying God, when you dress, say, hey, would God like for me to wear this? Would God be appreciative of this? If Jesus were to see me today, would he be okay with me wearing this? You know what I mean? And also, when you wear jewelry and when you wear makeup or whatever it might be, your clothes, you want to make sure that you pay attention to how you're feeling. If it makes you feel sexy and it makes you feel like, oh, look at me, that's not what you want to do, okay? You want to make sure that you're presentable, but you want to make sure that you're also not seeking attention in what you're wearing, okay? It's getting super loud out here. But I just felt that strongly because I know that there's a lot of people that are stuck in this, and we need to come out of it. Ask God to forgive you. Ask God to help you to how to dress, what to put on, okay? I love you guys. I hope you guys have a good day. Bye-bye.